I'm Lulu. I'm 14. I brought a Ziggy Stardust record by David Bowie, and my dad used to sing me a lot of the songs on this record. David Bowie, didn't necessarily identify as a cisgender straight male. So growing up with that kind of person, it really influenced how I thought about people, and seeing a person like that was so open about it was really special.
A lot of us don't understand what a cisgender is. Could you explain what that is to you?
Someone who is their biological sexuality and or gender.
I'm Steve Headington. I'm 44 years old, and I'm a leadership member of Let's Kick Ass AIDS Survivor Syndrome. I'm just a guy who sleeps with guys.
I have a question for you and your
Okay.
I just want to know why older people think when we say I think that I like this type of person, and they were to say I'm too young. I don't understand why they would think that.
Well, I think that the older generation, it's not that they're wrong in saying that. I think that they're just saying it wrong. When we're young, we all explore. So like for you, you're not wrong in your present time in the way that you're feeling, and I don't think that the older generation supports that. I think that they word it wrong. I think that they ought to be saying, you know, your views are going to change as you get older. Your type of people that you like, your friends are going to change as you get older because we change.
But
And so our preferences change. But the preferences that you have right now, I think the older generation needs to support.
does that mean, though, that all of my friends who identify as gay or pansexual or bisexual, does that mean that they're just exploring? Because I have several friends who identify as queer,
Mm-hmm.
and they're very strong that they're going to stay that way.
Right.
Does that mean that they're not going to stay that way?
Some of them probably not. For our generation, we might have identified as bi for a long time, or we identified as straight, but we had these gay feelings, and it took time to figure out who we were. Whether you're a young person just starting out, or whether even if you're in your 20s, and some people even in their 30s, 40s, and 50s are still discovering who they are. So we can't say that all, but yes, definitely some are going to change their identity, and they may change it several times in their lifetime.